Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to show you how to build a dynamic website that pulls up player details from any game using a simple API call. Imagine delivering real-time stats like player rank, clan info and more directly on your site. Sounds exciting, right? Let's skip that fluff and dive straight into making it happen. And here you can see the coding part in the left side and the real-time updates in the right side. And don't skip any part because you can miss some important parts if you skip. The first thing we need to do is make a search box to search the players and see how we are going to do it, and also follow these steps if you also interested. So first we add the header and then let's give it the color and let's give it the margin top, and after that let's make the input tag to type text, then give it the value. Let's keep it empty for now and give on change. Inside let's give a method for it, and now let's create that method here. Okay, we've got an error because we need to make this component as a client component, so we use client, then the error fixed, and let's give some styles for this input tag. So here's how the search bar goes, and now let's make a button to search this player ID. So here also let's give some stylings. Okay, it's good. And let's give some hurricanes also. Nice. And here also let's give a config and let's give the function name. So then we have to make that function. It's also done. And the next part is to connect with our API. So let's go to this site, RapidAPI, and you can see there are lots of games here, and we are now using the Free Fire because this is the most popular game in our country. And you can see this code snippets and the example response here, and you can see the target language and the client also. So the first thing I'm doing is make some use states. You can see the player ID and the player info and one for errors. So after that we can check how our search bar works. To do that we need to make this function working, and we can import our e here, and then we can give this e.target.value to get the value of our search box. And to store and show the value we need to give a console log, and also we need to change this value to our player ID. So you can see now it stores our ID value, and now let's call our API. Before calling API we can use if condition to check the player ID added or not, and after that we can go to the site and choose our language, and you can choose the client, jQuery, Fetch or Axios, or I'm going with Axios, and you can simply just copy paste this code, then the work is done. And also don't forget to import the Axios. So the API fetching part is done, and I've updated this try catch section to handle more validations, and now we can show our errors below this search bar. So we can go like that and see the player ID was not found because there isn't a player ID goes like that. So let's check it again. Right, that's working perfectly. And now let's see if this API call actually works. So I'm pasting actual ID and search, and let's console log that. So you can see there's a response comes, and that means our API call is working fine. And now we can go to displaying the player info parts. So I'll do this because if the player info shows null, then this section won't show. If that's not null, then our these parts show it. So I've made one section, and let's check it out. I think we've got that thing, and you can see the player name there. And let's modify this a little bit to look better. So yeah, the error is also showing well, and you can see the nickname was came. And also now let's give the ID part, it goes like account ID. You can see those things in the response object. You can see it in our RapidAPI website also, you can see it. So I've added many more things that came from our API call, and all the stuff going like this. And also we can show the images also coming from that response, and I'll show you an example here. There's a property comes with the player image like the avatar, and it is not showing here, but it shows in our API call like in our network tab. Yeah, it doesn't show here. If we go to our network tab, we can see the API call here, and also you can see there's a property called avatar, and there are two values comes from it. There's an error because we spelled that avatar is wrong. Yeah, that's correct. And now let's check it again. So you can see an image also came, and let's add one more section, and let's check it again. So you can see our outfit section also, and it's done. So I've updated my whole code, and I'll show you how this new code goes live. And just take a look at this. This is the updated code, and yeah, just take a look. So this is the HTML and CSS part. After that, let's move to our this character images part for the JS part, and you can see it in our front end, and other all are same. So here is our new UI looks like, and you can see the name, ID, region, and the outfit skins, the banner, the guild info, the guild leader info, and every single thing that related to this ID. So let's check another ID. This is from my friend, and here we go. So here also you can see how the difference, right? Every single detail of him also came perfectly, and so here's how it goes, and that's how you can integrate gameplay details into your website with a simple API call. I hope this gave you some new tools to level up your web projects, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more web development tips, and drop a question or ideas in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep coding and creating.